I get up.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. As you all know, it's our channel. It's a family channel. Right, Israel? Yeah. This video is going to be about mine and his first jobs that we've ever had. It's a story time, so we're going to tell you guys what we liked about the jobs and whatever.
Alright, so I was the newspaper boy. That was my first job. I delivered newspapers to people in the elderly building, and I delivered newspapers down the block from where I used to live. It was really, really fun, and all the old people would always have cookies for me, tips and money and stuff like that, and it would be really nice. And I would even help them with their electronics and all that type of other stuff. So I enjoyed it for a certain period of time, and then after a while, it just started getting boring, and I ended up going to work for Price Chopper. So, what's your first job like?
What did you get for money?
What did I get for money? Including the tips?
I guess.
So, at the time, the minimum wage was $9 an hour. And then the tip, with tips, I probably got about maybe $200 of tips every month.
Did you have to wrap the newspapers yourself?
Yeah, I had to wrap them myself with rubber bands.
Yeah, because one of my friends used to do that too, and he had to do that.
Yeah.
And you had to walk everywhere. Well, the streets that they put you to.
Yeah, and plus, on top of the money, I got some snacks and friends. And I sometimes still get to see those people here and there whenever I visit Massachusetts.
Okay. My first job was housekeeper, right? It was housekeeping.
Yeah, housekeeping.
I was working in our town, and I didn't have that job for very long because I got pregnant, and it was starting to be winter time, and he didn't want me walking in the winter.
I want her to slip on the ice and get lose the baby or something.
Yeah, so I got fired because she said that I needed someone reliable, but I did like that job. Just it was hard at times. They want the beds made certain ways, and I think that's the hardest, the bed.
Well,
Making
it's
the
easy.
bed.
That would be easy for me.
Because there's certain ways that you have to do it, and if you mess up, you have to go back to the room and
Yeah,
do it again.
you have to fold the right spots. You have to tuck the right spots. You got to make it perfect because they want it to be the best quality and for people to have the best experience at their hotel, so that they'll come back more and more.
Yeah, I had to go back to the room like a few times with these other two girls. It was the boss.
Yeah, when you first started.
Yeah, but I didn't have to do the bed alone. The other girl did it with me, so she knew more how to do it.
Why don't you just vacuum and dust?
I did.
And then have them make the bed.
I did do the dusting. That was my job, and the housekeeping. The dusting.
And then you guys would all share the tips.
Yeah, she splits it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
One time
I
we
kept
got
all my tips by myself.
one time we got like $5 tip, and then the other time we almost got like $19. But I would only get like close to 60 sometimes dollars for a paycheck. I think one time was like 80.
Yeah, I think they were all almost 80, and then one time was over 100.
I think one time was like 60.
And then she got her taxes from it too.
Yeah.
Over $200.
My first time getting taxes. But my boss was really nice. When we got to take a break and stuff, we would all just talk. And there was this guy in there, and he reminded me of him because he would just talk about Super Pokemon. And he would ask me about it, but I don't play Pokemon anymore.
I haven't played it in a while, but I've been playing it the past 2 weeks. Check that out on my channel. I just got my Celebi.
And there's these other two girls that were working with us, and my boss was working. My boss had the bathroom, the guy had the kitchen, and the two girls had the bed and the vacuuming. Like, they had to take turns.
Yeah.
We also had to do the blinds and everything like that, clean the bedroom mirrors and dust everywhere. Like, clean everywhere. It was hard.
So hard.
I got in trouble a few times because on every floor you can't bring essentials and stuff like that on each floor.
Essentials?
Cleaning supplies.
Yeah, essentials.
Yeah. And they're supposed to stay on the same floor, but by accident I would keep bringing like the first floor supplies to the second, and she had caught me, and she kind of not yelled, but like
She's like, "What are you doing, you fool?"
a bitchy way of saying,
Attitude,
"Go put
yeah.
it back." Yeah, attitude.
Yeah, because you're supposed to listen to directions.
But it was hard. That job was hard in a way, even though I liked it. It was hard because
I actually did one time get in trouble with my job. One day I didn't have any rubber bands, so I just threw the newspapers on the people's doorsteps, and I guess people were complaining that they didn't get it, or some of the pages flew away, and I got yelled at. As you can see, we got a knock on the door, so we haven't continued the video. This is 2 days later. But anyways, I was saying that I got in trouble for, throwing the newspapers onto people's doorsteps without any rubber bands, so it flew away, or the pages flew away, and they were complaining they didn't get them. So I got in trouble for that. And then you were going to explain something.
I was explaining about how my boss was instead of working.
Yeah, how she was rude.
Not rude, but...
Yeah, she was rude. She said it in a rude way, because we just didn't want her to walk and slip and fall on the ice, and she's pregnant, so obviously...
When I got fired, she was rude, but...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Or when you got yelled at for not doing what you're supposed to do and bringing chemicals up to another floor.
But
Yeah.
she didn't even be that rude, but...
But
And
yeah.
the days that she wanted me to come, come like 2 days a week, because I was only supposed to work 1 day a week, which was Saturday. She wanted me to come 2 days a week to do the pool area and mop the pool area and stuff, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't fill in for that other person.
She said yes, and then she didn't show up. And then that's like the last straw.
I said yes. I went a few times and did it.
I know, but I'm talking about when the pool day came up. You didn't go.
I cleaned the pool area twice.
Oh, you did twice? I remember the last time.
I called out like 2 or 3 times, and that's when she said, "You're done."
Well, with the job, you have to be reliable and be able to be there as soon as possible. But anyways, that's all I have to say about my first job.
Which yours was the...
I was only like 12.
paperwork.
I was only like 12 when I had my first job.
Oh no, I'm 23.
Only like 12, and they were allowed to do that as long as you had your parents' consent. So I'm pretty happy about
I wish
that.
there was a paper girl. I really want to become a paper girl.
No matter what, you're still a paper person, so you can still deliver as a girl. It doesn't matter.
How do you sign up for it? I've been trying to find that out here.
Maybe go to the find out. I'm not sure where you would go because I don't think they do newspapers around here. You get the newspapers in your post office.
So where were you
box.
living when their first job?
Westfield.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
My first job was here in Vermont.
My last job was the best, but we'll save that for another video.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye.
I'm supposed to cover it.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading